Good evening, good evening, good evening. I thought I just said that. What you doing, pumpkin? I don't know. Good evening, Dale. Amish. Arndog 63. I desperately need to get a haircut. We're moving on up to the top. They're here.
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to the
Looks
deluxe
apartment
apartment
in the sky.
Oh, moving on
Up
now to the side. We
finally
finally got
got
a
a
piece
piece
of
of
the
the pie.
pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn
Burn on
on
the
the grill.
grill.
Took
Took a
a
whole
whole
lot
lot
of
of trying
trying
just
just
to
to
get
get
up
up
that
that
hill.
hill.
Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turn at bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment.
I have to comment on this. I can't play it.
Moving
Come on up.
on to the side. We finally
We
got
found
a
a
piece
piece
of
of
the
the pie.
pie.
Anyways, that was moving on up. They got a piece of the pie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It was full of illegal immigrants. Aliens. Aliens. Wheezy. Actually, that's when shows were shows. Welcome back, Carter. Jefferson's. All in the Family. Um, Alice. Mary Tyler Moore. Quincy. They were all good movies. I can't remember the name with the one with J.J. Walker in it, but Dynamite. Good times. Yeah, that was a good movie or show too. It's Howdy Pizza time. Oh, Mama Jefferson, George's ma. Okay. It was good times. I think John Amos was a good actor um, when he played in the Good Times, but he had a dispute with him, and then they well, killed him off. Yep. Good times. Yeah, good times. You'd be surprised. If you got money, you can file appeal any time of the day you want. Colorado got it. Or Trump is on the ballot in Colorado again. He's on the ballot in Michigan. He'll be on the ballot in several other states. Plant Moose, good evening. How's your wife doing? Well, hopefully everything works out okay. By all accounts, I should be here tomorrow morning. Not, probably not 6:30, around 7, somewhere around there. Um, if I can make it through the night, put it that way. Light flight's going over. I'm pretty sure they're not taking one to our hospital. They're taking it away. Oh, it was light flight. Anyways, I grabbed a couple of Christmas cookies. I grabbed like 4 Christmas cookies and a glass of milk. I took a couple sips of milk and I started dunking cookies, and I ate 2 of the cookies, dunking them, and then I wasn't feeling so hot. I am definitely getting lactose intolerant or something like that. I sleep. I don't sleep all day. That's the cat that sleeps all day. I'm the vessel that holds the cat to make sure she gets a good nap in. Yeah, you're not a complete jerk. Not a complete jerk. But anyways, yeah, I've just been having some issues with my tummy tonight because of the um, milk, I guess. And I watched episode 5 of Reacher. He's a fantastic kisser. Yeah. I hear there's a virus going around, but I don't know if that's it or if it's actually my stomach is just getting to a point where it can't tolerate a bunch of stuff anymore. Yeah, it is. I heard that. What are you doing? Oh, she got Kathy today with her claws. She got her in the finger, put a hole in it. Needless to say, Kathy's not friends with her right now. Junkyard, cornbread, moose, Amish, Dale, Skeeta. I'm making sure I see everybody. Good evening. Yeah. Well, the other day, I was at the Chinese buffet and man, I broke into a cold sweat. Stomach turned into knots, and that's the day the night before I didn't go live on Wednesday. I think it was. Does it make her feel better? I probably did break into kung fu. It was kind of comical. She'll get on my chest, and I'll try to cover her up with a blanket, and she will have nothing to do with that. She does not want to be covered up by a blanket. She hopped on the bed, and I'm looking at her, and the only thing I can see is her tail up in the air and her back legs and her hind section. And here she is, digging underneath the blankets on the bed until she's finally all the way covered. And then she lays down. I called Kathy in there. I said, "Look what she's doing. She don't never let she don't ever get under the blankets." She laid there for about 10 minutes, and then she come paw crawling it out. She crawled halfway out and laid there. Hmm. They're exhausted. I bet. Good evening, F-Head. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Moose. You know, womanly duties are womanly duties. How do you think they say $4 a pound on that roast at the butcher shop? You're going to have to strut into the butcher shop, mini skirt and lipstick on. Got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. Remember, Alice used to say that. Why do you think I'm dating Sam to get you a good deal on me? Drag Show 2.0. Yep. I wouldn't know what to do without Kathy, I can tell you that. I may be the Iron Fist, the ruler, the commander in chief, and all that other stuff. But she's the one that holds this boat together. I went to Noodles' live stream today. Seen Moose or not Moose. I seen Grizz in there. And if I ain't mistaken, I thought I seen Grizz walking down the sidewalk with somebody. Yeah, consider yourself lucky, Moose. Every day, my guardian angel has to go into rehab. Well, I don't. It kind of looked like some feller from out west. Yeah, yeah. See, there's Grizz. Yeah, you did see me. I was walking with. Yeah, I seen who you were walking with. Yeah, it's spaghetti soup. Help her with her counseling? Yeah, I bet. I wouldn't doubt it at all, cornbread. She come to the bedroom and she said, "Are you going to lay there like that all day?" I looked right at her and I said, "Well, of course not." And I rolled over on the other side. Yeah, Jimmy had moved in. Well, you wait. One of these nights, I'm going to take pictures of Rosalind sleeping. Hi, Rosanna, 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 Dana, Rosanna, 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 Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. Good evening. Um, as far as Sunday night, I don't know if I'm having a live stream Sunday night. Might, but I don't know yet because there's football games on, so those are going to be the good ones, starting tomorrow. All these other bowl games weren't worth a damn, but the good ones are going to start tomorrow, and they're going to work their way until the first of January. You canceled your. Well, I was looking forward to being there, and you even had me scheduled to be a guest on the panel. I'm gonna watch Georgia. Yeah. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Actually, I thought it should have been this way. It should have been the higher ranked team gets to pick where they want to play. Okay? Sure, the Rose Bowl's out in California, big stadium and everything. But the U of M stadium is bigger. And them boys down south don't like the cold weather. Oh, they'll get up here and freeze like popsicles. Uh-huh. Getting you blushing? Well, they're getting all these different names for these bowl games. I like NASCAR. You got the Winston Race Cup, the Marlboro 500, the Tampon 350, the Kotex 275, the Viagra 1 mile. It's just a straight course there. Hey, do you mind? Excuse me. Hello. She's trying to get herself a Mountain Dew. The Hair Care and Retirement Bowl, yeah. The Trojan Bowl, yeah. Um, Or get the ones that the flavored ones, I guess. I actually like college football. I hate the NFL. I'd rather watch high school or college football any day of the week. But there's always golf, you know. Um, I think it was episode. Let's see. Episode 4, I think. When he beat the hell out of the drug dealer, took his money, and then gave the money to the priest. I'll have to go back and look at it. Hey, Spirit, kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, don't forget the roofies. That's right. I thought, wasn't that this season on Reacher where he beat the shit out of the drug dealer? I thought that was episode 3. Yeah, this is a family channel. I don't blame you there, Amish. I hear that stuff does really weird shit to you. Good evening, Kim. Oh, if it was either there's either episode like 3 or 4. Too many of the troops up. I understand that. Hey. Hey. Spirit. Kitty, 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 kitty. Quit. there's a case of Mountain Dew and a case of Coke over here, and it's open, and she's trying to grab a can and get it out of there. Daddy, who's my mommy? I really don't know, but all I know is one day I opened up the door and there he was in a basket with a note saying, "This is your kid, take care of it." The Ohio State Blackhawks game? Who's winning? Hmm. 0-0. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I used to go to boxing all the time. You know, used to go to boxing matches all the time. Was an avid boxing fan. I was at the boxing matches one night. Was there about a half an hour. All of a sudden, it got into a melee, and then a hockey game broke out. I was done right then and there. Never went back. Kevin's too busy sleeping in his new recliner. Good evening, Kevin. When did your daughter and son-in-law get married? Moose. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was back in June or something like that. I'm gonna say they did the nasty. Oh, grandkids are cute, man. Love grandkids. Play with them, roughhouse with them. When you're done, send them home. Yeah. It is. His name isn't James Gardner, and he was a tank commander, remember? Well, that's cool. They are. I'll be home for Christmas. Kyler, he absolutely loves his nanny, and he does not want to go home when he gets here. So, spent the night last night. He didn't want to. His sister had to go stay at her dad's for the weekend, and he didn't show up. So my son brought her back here and then picked up Kyler. He didn't want to go home. Well, your grandkid lives with you, don't you, Heartless? That's cool. Yeah. What are you doing now? Well, I beg to differ. You got to feed them. And you got to have all that special stuff because, they're grandkids and they like it. And we got to have popsicles and Squeeze-Its and fruit pouches and, all that other good stuff. And cookies and candy and, yeah. They know what causes all that stuff, There you go. If you put a little bit in its formula, every bottle feeding, they get used to it. Builds up a tolerance, and then they can go full on when they get bigger. My grandpa was great. Just sit down with him, have a beer, shot of whiskey, and a slug of chaw. while we was waiting for Grandma to cook dinner. That's right, too much tolerance. There you go. I remember when I was young, we had the horses hitched up to the buggy, and that thing broke loose and it was running wild. I had about the reins. I was saying, "Whoa, mule, whoa!" And it just kept on going. Done burned the axles right out from underneath them wagon wheels. And you'd wrestle us. There you go. And it was. There you go. Well, Moose, if you could find your uncle, I got that big extended van. You guys could go wrestle in the back of it. You could have a hell of a wrestling match in that. How do you know, Ben? Was you there? My oldest brother had a GTO that used to run shine down in Kentucky. This thing had like a 50 little birdshot holes in the side. It had a saddle cradle that a beer keg would sit in the trunk, and that's how they transported the moonshine. They filled up a beer keg, put the plug in, and then strapped it down, and it would sit there in that cradle. It was a '69 GTO with a big black Chevy in it, 396 big black Chevy in it. Thing would run. That's your Uncle Gary. Gary. Reincarnated. And Margaret's Aunt Ethel. Yeah. Yeah. I bet she is there, Ben. I bet she is. Well, maybe she shouldn't have been frying bacon in the nude. Only one trunk. That's right. I was gonna watch On Patrol today, but it's a rerun. Next week though, new episodes. That's right. If they have it, well, that's right. Hmm. Just tennis shoes. You never know when you have to run to the door, huh? Hmm. Yeah. Well, if you're running on a bare floor, you don't want to run on with socks on. You want to put shoes on, because you could slip, fall, on them hardwood floors, and you can get a sliver. Yeah. So you want to wear tennis shoes. At least if you got to run to the door, you got something on you to protect you. By the way, hi Howie, hi Bradley, hi Jeffrey, Sherry, how you doing? Carolyn, mm-hmm. Cliff, I know it's you. That's right. You're only nude from the ankles up. And if they had to have a police report, it'd be partially dressed. I don't know. Somebody got upset and left. It was either Sherry or Carolyn, or maybe it was Howie and Brad. Don't forget your nipple socks and your bathrobe. A wise man once told me, breathe through your nose so you can get oxygen to your brain faster. Hmm. Yeah. He got upset because I took everybody's wrench away, and he got pissed, and he said he wasn't coming back. And it wasn't that I just took his; I took everybody's wrench away at the time. So, you know. Then he called me a bunch of names on another live stream. I I was almost hurt, almost. Huh? I don't think he wants to see into your back door. Grazer color. There you go. I wouldn't know. I'd like to have some black walnut ice cream, but I could only have a couple of little spoons of it. You, you want more? Yeah. See, Junkyard lives so far away from town. He's got a small freezer in the back of his truck. They leave it plugged in when he's at home. Then when it's time for him and Mrs. Junkyard to go grocery shopping, they unplug the freezer, run to the store, throw all the groceries in the freezer, shut it, and then drive that 4 hour trip back home so that the groceries don't thaw out and get bad. But 2.5 hours of that is just driving up his driveway. You apply grease to it, yeah. What? Shutting both back doors? That's best. That's what's best about this time of year. Peppermint sticks. I love them. I mean, you can get them year round, but I usually eat them during the this time of the year. Yes, dear.
Friday night, your sex talk show, you should probably relate with it.
Yeah.
Your gay show. I don't know. I get confused watching it. Are we bi?
Huh?
Straight up gay? I don't know. Peter Puffer. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Some people are confused in this world. Jim.
They are.
Not that I'm not mentioning names by all means.
Somebody's greasing up the back door for some reason. I have no idea what for.
Bless his heart.
But little duck joke there just duck.
Say
Yeah. Dustin, he's greasing up the hinges. Yeah. The blinker linker. Oh, I know. Right? Okay. Anywho, I don't know, there's a game coming on at 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to go watch that. So. You enjoy your black walnut ice cream there, Junkyard. It's just wrong. That's right. Well, On Patrol is their reruns. So until the 5th. This coming up Friday, they'll be on. No, you can get me in trouble. All right, everybody. Y'all, you love Barney Miller? Yeah. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay cool, stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. Have a blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow morning, probably around 7 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.